श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। A lot of people who are karmavadi, they think, or they used to think, some scholars, they are also scholars, that Ishavasya mantras are related to action, karme vinyoga. Means these mantra are also part of the rituals. But Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji cleared it, explained it, that they are not the part of any rituals, any karma. Because Atma is the illuminator of Swarupa, intrinsic nature. And what is the Atma Swarupa? That is Shuddhatva, purity, Apapa Vidhatva, sinlessness, Ekatva, oneness, Nityatva, means eternity, Sharira Rahitya, no form, no body, means not gross, not subtle, not causal bodies, and Sarvagatatva, all pervasiveness, which will be narrated in other mantras in this Upanishad alone. So, purity is absolutely opposed to Atma Swarupa, karma. So, because karma means, will come, there is, means purity means there is abhava of karma, absence of karma. And Atma is not the product of karma, because karma means we learned utpadya, vikarya, prapya, and samskarya. Samskarya means kartritva, bhaktitva, doership and enjoyship. Utpadya means productivity, vikarya means modification, prapya means attainment, samskarya here kartritva and bhoktritva, doership and enjoyship. Nothing belong to Atma. And according to some yagnik who are ritualistic, they told that those mantras of Ishavasyamidam Sarvam, they think that these mantras are the part of the rituals. In Mimamsa Nyaya Prakasha, it is told that mantranam prayoga samavetarthas marika tayartha vatvam. There they defined mantra. What is mantra? No, at the time of any rituals, which reminds us what to be done and what not to be done, that is mantra. And they gave the example like Agnihotra Yogna. Milk is verily essential. Then, what in the end of the mantra, there it is where Ishetva, He Palash Shakhe, like that mantra is there. So, another text called Srauta Padartha Nirvachan. There it is there, Mantrasya Karma Karanaha. There, that Nyaya, they also belong to the Nyaya philosophy. They told that mantra means sadhana of karma. Doing karma is mantra. Practicing karma is mantra. So, according to that sutra, this is called Shrauta Sutra. This is not Jaimini Sutra. It is told by which karma is to be done, that is mantra padavachya, that is mantra. In Mimamsa Darshana, Mimamsa philosophy, in second chapter, Prathama Pada, Maharshi Jaimini is telling that Chodakeshu Mantrakhya, Mimamsa Sutra 2.1.32. Here he explained Tat means karma samavetartha smarana, by which reminds us about the karma. And Chodaka means phalam or result. Tat Chodaka means teshu, in according to Vyakarana. So Mantrakhya means mantra sangha. It is according to Subodhini Vritti. It's another text. So according to them, that Ishavasya mantra, you are telling mantra. So we define what is mantra, which reminds us for action, karma, rituals. So those whole Ishavasya Upanishad, or starting from Ishavasya Idam Sarvam, they are the part of the karma. And they told in our rituals, we also use these mantras, Ishavasya, those mantras we use. And they told, yes, we acknowledge you also. That Upanishad or this mantra is called Brahma Vidya, knowledge of self, knowledge of Brahman. But it is in secondary meaning. And they used to think Veda means karma only. So when these mantras are part of the Veda, so this mantra is only karma vinayaka. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji clearly told no. You are partial. You are looking at the mantra from one side, from one standpoint. He told Ishavasyam, those mantras cannot be the part of the karma, any rituals. He told why it is not the part of this. He told these mantra tells about Atma Swarupa, the intrinsic nature of Atma. And that cannot be the part of any karma. Because Atma is not karma sambandhi. There is no relationship between Atma and karma. Because Atma Swarupa is Eka, Nitya, Sarvavyapi, Shuddha, Asharira, etc. So there cannot be any karma. Because for doing any karma, you need karta, doer. You need another instrument. But at least there should be a doer. So at least two things are required, means duality. But Atma is non-dual. So because Atma, there is no smell of duality. In Atma, there should not be any karma. And Atma is Shuddha, pure, Apapavidha, sinless, Asharira, formless, Sarvavyapi, all pervasive. So, Atma Jnana is pure. There is no the smell of sin. Now the thing is, so these mantras tells or condemns the desire for any action. कर्म प्रवृत्ति को निवृत्त कर देते हैं. Because there is a difference between karma pravritti and atma jnanam. I will come into the details. Yes. In Purva Pakshi, the opponent told, then yajna is the karma, action. So, yajna is the main theme of Veda. The whole Veda stands in yajna, rituals. So, when yajna is a karma, so there should be a doer, and that doer should be Atma. Bhashyakar Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji told, no. Navakartri bhoktri rupam. Atma is not doer, not enjoyer. Because in Nyaya philosophy, Nayayika tells, Atma is karta. The yoga philosophy says Atma is bhokta, enjoyer. But in Vedanta, according to Vedanta, Atma is akarta, abhokta, asharira, non-doer, non-enjoyer. So, after that, Jaimini ji 2.1.32 Mimamsa Sutra, he is telling Tat Chodakeshu Mantrakhya. So, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji condemned everything else because Shavar Swami commented on this sutra, Tat Chodakeshu Mantrakhya. What he wrote? He told, Kriya Samavetartha Smarakatva. That mantra's direct meaning can be taken partly. each and every mantra has some induced meaning, inside meaning. We can't neglect that. Like he quoted Vasantaya Kapinjalan Ala Verta. It's a mantra. But he told it is not the ignition of any karma. And little details. He told Asi, Tattvamasi, second person it is. So in which pada at the end where Asi is there, if we say that is mantra, then where it is there Asmi means first person, then that will not be mantra. They told this is called Asyanta mantra. And they told if there is twa at the end of any mantra, that is Ashihi Prarthana. So we will not go into that deeper. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji cleared that this mantra is not the part of the karma. Then Purva Pakshi, when questioned, Bhashaka told, Nahye vang lakshanam atmano yathatmyam kartri bhoktri rupam va yena karma sheshata syat. He told not only in one Upanishad, but in other big heavyweight Upanishads also proclaim Atma's oneness, ekatva, eternity, nitvatva, purity, shuddhatva, apapavidhatva, sarvagatatva, ashariritva. Mimamsaka, they believe that Atma is eternal, but they never think that Atma is one. They told in each and every body there is separate Atma. So Atma is Karta and Bhokta. And how it will be free? Through Upasana and Karma. That is Mimamsaka. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji told no. He reminded us that there is Shadlinga Vichara. When we will get chance to study Gita, then we will go in more deeper about that. This is called Shadlinga Vichara. Through 6 indications, we can establish anything else. What is there? Upasamhara, you can write. Abhya means Upakrama Upasamhara is 1. Second is Abhyasa. Third is Apurvata. Fourth is Phalam. Fifth is Arthavada. Sixth is Upapatti. Those are the 6 indicators. Upakrama Upasamhara, Abhyasa, Apurvata, phalam, arthavada, upapatti. Upakrama means how the sentence starts. Means with the support of anything else, a sentence gets started. And when it gets ended, it maintains the same theme. That is the perfectness of any clusters of sentences. That is upakrama, upasamhara. Then second one is abhyasa. Abhyasa means paunaf punya. Means following this meaning, it will be repeated. In many places, the same thing will be repeated. That is called abhyasa. Apurvata means uniqueness. Means in one praman only, like I is the unique, because only I can tell you the form. Nobody else, not a single sense organ can tell you the form. Like nose is unique, because male only nose can tell you. Then Veda is unique, and their mantras are also unique, because it tells about the Atindriya Vishaya, which is not grasped by the sense organs. So that is Apurvata. Phalam means here purpose, prayojanam. That why that mantra has been told. What is the purpose? Arthavada means praising, prasamsa. Okay. And upapatti means logic, yukti. So, Ishopanishad, in this Upanishad, Ishavasya mantra, if we take this mantra, so they are Atma's ekatva, oneness. Its meaning has been told. In other mantras, Safar Yagat Shukram, there the mantras, their upasamhara is there. Anejadekam manaso jabiyah, there. Tadantarasya sarvasya, in those mantras, there punah repeatedly it has been told the oneness of the Atma. Naina deva apnuvan purvamarshat, in that mantra, that apurvatva, uniqueness has been told. Tatra komaha kashokaha ekatvam anupashyataha. We will come in that mantras. There, the result has been told by telling the ekatvadi swarupa of Atma. And Asurya namate loka, those mantras, those vakyas, there is ninda, condemnation of duality. Veda Jnana ki ninda kiya hua. Means, and praising of oneness, ekatva. Tasmin napo matarishva dadhati. Another mantra. There, they have been given upapatti or logic about Atma's ekatva. So Atma's ekatva has been established by Shadvidha Linga. 6 indicators, and that is the method. So in that mantra, by this explanation, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji told, and he told that in Bhagavad Gita and in Mahabharata, there is one part that is called Moksha Dharma Prakarana. There also Atma's oneness has been told. Now there is a doubt. If Atma is eternal, Atma is ever pure, Atma is ever one, Atma is ever sinless, Atma is ever formless, Atma is all pervasive. So there should not be any possibilities of any karma. Now the question is, if it is not possible any karma in Atma, then in Veda Karma Kanda, so many karmas, thousands of karmas have been prescribed. So who will perform all those karmas? If there is no adhikari, right candidate, then Veda Karma Kanda will be apramana, obsolete. But Vedantis accept everything. Then how they can accept it when there is no karta, there is no right candidate for doing any karma? Who will do the karma? There is no use. So karma kanda has no value. So actually that means Vedantis are negating karma. But Vedantis told that we accept everything. Only in conclusion, we not become one with you. But we accept everything. We accept puja, worship. We accept prayer. We accept rituals. Everything we accept. But in conclusion, when you will tell that so Atma is Karta and Bhokta, in that conclusion, we fight. So Bhashwakar, the commentator Bhashyakar, is answering that Tasma Atmanaha Anekatva Hi Adhikaravido Vadanti. He told, yes, Atma is one. Eka, Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Akarta, Abhokta, Apapavidha, Sarvagata. It's absolutely right. But some people, out of delusion, out of ignorance, they superimpose manyness in Atma. They superimpose kartritva in Atma, means doership, enjoyership, bhoktritva in Atma, papa vidhatva, sinfulness in Atma. For them, for their purification of mind, all those karmas have been prescribed in Veda. Because why we will do karma? Karma is for chitta suddhi. We have to change our attitude from karma to karma yoga. That is our main aim, because through karma yoga, Atma will not be attained. Atma is ever attained. But out of impurities in our mind, we can't understand the intrinsic nature of Atma because of lack of enough purity in our mind. Purity in the form of ragadvesha, likes and dislikes. And from there, a lot of superimposition happens. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is telling, in Veda Purva Bhaga, in the earlier part, which is called Karma Kanda, there are all such karmas have been prescribed. Why? To purify those adhikari candidates as they can understand the intrinsic nature of karma. You know, in Shastriya karma, it is two types. One is Drishta Artha, another is Anadrishta Artha. So, Drishta Phalam, Adrishta Phalam. So, which the result we get in this very human life, those karmas are called Drishtarthaka karma. Like Brahma Teja, supreme power, lot of occult power. Then we can acquire a lot of wealth, children. Those are drishta, seen. These results are seen. But some results are there which is unseen, adrishta phala. That also we have to gather through karma. Like after death, in what loka we will go, maybe it's heaven or higher lok or lower place. That result we don't get in this very human birth. Clear? So that is the drishta phalam and adrishta phalam. But Brahma Jnanam is aparoksha phalam. It is not pratyaksha phalam or paroksha phalam. In drishta phalam is pratyaksha phalam, direct we can see. Swarga phalam, after death where we will go, that is adrishta phalam. Paroksha phalam. Pratyaksha, paroksha, yes. Secondary. It is Veda's promise. We have to believe in that. But Atma Jnanam is aparaksha. Right now we will get the result. And that will by only the knowledge, Jnanam, Atma Jnanam. Okay. So, today up to that, our discussion is, because otherwise, a lot of details, Sureshwaracharya ji and all those things, I don't want to go in that details up to that today. Hari Om Tat Sat.